What up? It's your boy Nick Incredible Man, and yes, I am back at it again. And I took another break yet again. Wasn't feeling the greatest, man, but I am back. I'm feeling a little bit better. And this is something that I know I am late to the party with, but I just had to do a video on it, man. This is my review of Tick Tick Boom. And I just gotta say, I loved it. Let's talk about it, man.
Yo, fight until you make it, yo, don't think it, no, just take it. Don't wait for someone to break it, take control, then don't just take it, hey. You can make it happen, you just gotta take some action. Take the ship and be the captain.
I love this movie, man. No, I love this musical. No, that's not right either. I love this autobiographical musical movie. Yeah, because there's a lot going into it, but I really love this, man. And to be fair, it's kind of hard to dislike or hate a musical, man. I mean, it's a musical. I mean, whether there's songs that you like and enjoy, it's just a musical. You can't really hate a musical, man, because there's going to be some songs and parts and moments that you love, and then there's going to be some, of course, that you don't. But I had no disappointments in this movie, and that's just me just being straight honest, man. This was just a fun, enjoyable trip, but a little gut-wrenching and heartbreaking as well about the trials and strife of everyday life, man. This is a autobiographical musical movie of the life and story of Jonathan Larson, the creator of Rent, and he also created, the play of Tick Tick Boom. It's a great ride, man. If you haven't seen it, I thoroughly encourage you to watch this, man, because it is a treat. Um to be fair, I went into this because I actually was on YouTube listening to music, and the one of the songs popped up from Andrew Garfield actually singing it, and I was like, "Well, what is that from? That's catchy. I like this. This is enjoyable." So I went and looked it up, and it was from Tick Tick Boom. So I went and watched the movie, and I had a blast. My heart hurt. I had some thrills. I got a little devastated, but overall, that's why we watch movies. That's why we watch television, to be fully engaged and immersed in what's going on the screen that we're watching. And this movie gave me all of that, man. Sure, it's a musical, but it's giving you so much more, and you can definitely see what Jonathan Larson brought to the table when it came to playwright, and it was just a wonderful journey, man. I can also see hints of Rent in there, man. Definitely from his friends and their everyday life, and kind of to what kind of bled into Rent and him creating Rent. But you could also, like, just listening to the songs, you can hear that same style, that same tone that you hear in Rent. Listening to all those songs in Rent, and is that part, but it's just everyday life in this, man, because he's the whole story in the midst of the story of this particular movie is of Tick Tick Boom is he's turning 30. He's trying to get his play produced by Broadway before he turns 30, because he looks up to Stephen Sondheim, and Stephen Sondheim had his play, one of his first plays, adapted when he was 27, and he feels like he's kind of a late bloomer, and if he doesn't get it done before he's 30, he's going to miss his chance. And that's what the whole gist of the story is about, but it's navigating extra everyday life stuff going on, because he has some friends that's dealing with some, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, man, with if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it, but with some spoilers. I'm gonna put some spoilers. I'm gonna put a big spoiler warning up there, but he has some friends that's dealing with HIV and AIDS, because this is like taking place in, like, I want to say 1990, I think. And, that's right around the time when, AIDS was just coming and taking over, and all of these people were just, devastated because of it, man. And it's so heartbreaking, but you see him trying to navigate that with his friend, uh, live his life, his struggles with his girlfriend, and trying to produce a play before he turns 30. And it's gut wrenching, earth shattering, but it also kind of gets you on that motivation, if you will, to pursue your dreams. Because sure, there's going to be obstacles, and he's facing multiple obstacles. Rent. Not having money, because he's working at a diner, but you don't get paid that much from working at a diner. But he's facing everyday life obstacles, career obstacles, relationship obstacles. There's a lot of obstacles that it sounds funny. I kind of got caught in the loop saying obstacles, but he's caught in this bubble of obstacles while trying to produce his play. And it's so captivating, man, because just seeing him live his everyday life, wanting to continue to write his play, even going through all of these heartaches and these heartbreaks and this real life stuff, he's still trying to put on his play. And at the end of the movie, he puts on his play. And it's a fantastic play. The songs from the play were wonderful. It's just fun. And we get to see him do that, and we get to see him live throughout his life trying to fix and mend things with his friends and his relationship and everything else, because he kind of pushed him to the side while he focused on his play. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, these connections and everything that, you know, keep you grounded in your relationships, you can't just push them to the side because you're pursuing your goals and dreams. Now, pursue your goals and dreams, but don't let that get you detached from real life and the people that was there for you. And you get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of get wrapped up in pursuing your goals, and you end up kind of becoming a rude person to the people that was always there for you, man. And that's what kind of happened throughout the entire movie. And with him finally completing his play, you know, that gave him time to go back and mend those fences that he's broken. And I just gotta say, it's a nice treat, man. There was a litany of Broadway stars in this movie, man, a smorgasbord, if you will. And one particular scene in this movie, man, there was nothing but Broadway stars filled, and they were just there. Even at the end of the movie, you see more Broadway stars. This makes you feel great to be a Broadway fan. Like, if you're a fan of Broadway, you'll definitely see some people that you've seen in other plays before, and you're like, oh wow, yeah, hey, that's her, that's him. Like, you'll definitely see those people. And I think this was also a great movie for the LGBTQ community as well, man. Even if that's not your thing, this movie highlighted a lot of those characters, and it was just a nice treat, man. I don't know what else to say about it. I enjoyed it thoroughly, man. It has a bunch of stars that stars in the main actual movie, and like I said, it had a litany of Broadway stars in it as well. It's directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's starring in the movie himself. It's not a speaking role or major role or anything like that, but he's in the movie. Andrew Garfield, Vanessa Hudgens, Alexandria Shipp, they done a fantastic job. Joshua Henry, he done a wonderful job as well. I have no qualms about this movie, man. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you go check it out. It's such a fun, I want to say, it's real, if you will. That's exactly what this is. This movie's real, man. Like, it deals with the struggles of wanting to succeed in life and not just be a cog in the wheel, want to have something and create something, wanting to be more out of life. This movie gives you that. It gives you that urge, and it shows that you can do that. It may not happen on your time, but you can definitely do that. So don't set a time limit on yourself. You know, if you got something or a dream that you want to pursue and go after, just go after it. It may not happen on your time, but just keep going, and I guarantee you it'll eventually take place, man. This movie is proof of that, man, and it was a fantastic treat. Oh, a little heartbreaking at times, but it was a wonderful treat to behold and just sit down and enjoy, man. This is what is incredible. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. Peace out.
I cannot complain because today, I'm doing my thing.